I spent the last week in the Pacific Northwest with my best friend Autumn, the red-headed witch. During that time, we had a lot of magical, witchy adventures, one of which being a visit to her local graveyard. While we were there, we thought about how during October there's always a boom of people visiting graveyards as Samhain approaches. So we thought it would be helpful to take you with us and show you how to do this in the most respectful and spiritually safest way possible in case you would like to visit. Autumn and I are both witches who often visit places where people are laid to rest, and this is our advice for going. Before you go, prepare a means of protecting yourself. We used Autumn's protection oil and carried protective wards such as rowan berries and peach pits. You don't need anything too intense, but I think it's an important measure to take. Before entering the graveyard, I always greet the guardian spirit. This is a spirit that guards over the graveyard and its inhabitants. Some folklore suggests that this is the first spirit that occupied the grounds. Once you're in, you can try to find their grave and give them a proper greeting. But from outside the gates, I always explain to the guardian why I am there and let them know that I mean no harm. I leave them an offering and enter. On the screen, I will leave a list of common offerings you can use. Once I'm inside, I begin by taking a walk around. Make sure to stay on the pathways. You can walk through the rows, but not directly in front of the headstones. Those are the graves, and the spirits won't appreciate it if you step on them. I try to read the name of every person I pass, and pay special attention to children and old graves where the name is barely legible. It's possible that they've been lost to time, and no one has visited them in 20, 50, or 100 years. Use your intuition and spend time with the spirits that you are most drawn to. Quality time is an offering in itself, but you can also share a cup of coffee, play music, sing, dance, burn incense, or clean up. Pick up trash and gently brush debris from the headstones. Just don't interfere with existing offerings left by others. If I get the feeling that a grave does not want me to visit, I apologize for disturbing them and leave. If I weren't filming this, I usually turn off my phone to give the spirits my undivided attention. I visit graveyards to form genuine relationships with the spirits and the land rather than just coming into their space. And if you're watching this video, I assume that you want to do the same. I recommend visiting your local graveyard. The one we are in is local to Autumn. She recently moved to the area and is working on getting acquainted with it. She visits as often as she can, picks up litter, and is in the process of getting to know the people who are buried here. These are all great ways to forge a relationship with your local graveyard, which will always be more meaningful than visiting a random one each time. If you Google the names of the people here or visit your library, you can find their obituaries and learn more about them. Finally, absolutely never take anything without permission. And if you feel like you shouldn't, don't. When you have built a strong enough relationship to be able to do something like that, you'll know. I only do this when I am entirely positive it's okay, and I do so through meditation and divination confirmation. When your visit is finished, walk to the gate and thank the guardian and the other spirits for having you in their home today. After all, this is where they live and you are a visitor. Keep this in mind and you will be fine. Aside from thanking the spirits, I make it explicitly clear that no one has permission to follow me home. I say goodbye, thank them again, and go. After you leave, spiritually cleanse yourself and any items you brought with you, just to be sure that nothing is lingering about. I hope this video is helpful if you would like to begin visiting your local graveyard, and I hope that you continue to do so after spooky season is over. That is all I have for you today, so until next time, have a magical rest of your day, blessed be, and goodbye everyone.